Hi! You know what? 2018 is passing by way too quickly. We are past the midpoint of the year, and here are my June favorites. Right, so one favorite for the month of June is this lipstick that I discovered. It's by this brand called Vanity, which I've honestly never heard of prior to this. But I was introduced to this by Comma. So I think Comma is like a makeup brand. They sent this over to the office for me. They actually took up a retail slash office space in the same building as the Della office, and I thought that was really sweet of them. This is not a sponsored post. So what I really like about this is it smells like chocolate. You gotta smell it. Okay, you can't smell it for yourself, but yeah, it smells like chocolate. And I wore this once in the office, and Liu Ying said, "What's that smell?" And I said, it's my lipstick. And yeah, it really does smell like chocolate. So I'm very particular about the scent of lipsticks. MAC is one of my favorite brands for lipsticks because the lipsticks smell like vanilla. I know it's a very shallow reason for it, but I do like the lipsticks. So this one is like a liquid lipstick. It dries on. It goes on like liquid and then it dries to a completely matte finish. I like it because it's rather long wearing. I say rather because it's not gonna like survive, like if you eat mee pok, it's not gonna survive that. But it will survive if you have like ice cream or if you have like beer or drinks, it'll be fine. Just nothing too oily. So it survives quite well, and it's actually not that drying. It's also, you know, some liquid lipsticks when you pile it on layer after layer, it kind of builds up and then it has an uneven layer. This one actually doesn't, so it's actually okay even if you reapply it, but you don't need to reapply it that much. This shade, now that's interesting. I have no idea what this shade is. Right, I will tell you when I find out. So basically the girls at Coma picked out this shade for me. It's actually a bit more brown than I'm used to. It's kind of like a nude, but like a slightly darker nude with a tinge of brown. I usually like my nude shades with a tinge of pink or very skin toned and still on the rosy side. So this is a bit more brown than I would have picked and a bit darker a nude than I would have picked, but it actually looks really good. It doesn't look overly dressed up, but it's slightly more dressy than some of my really nude kind of nude shades. So yeah, Velvet Vanity. So another favorite for this month are these pair of earrings. So you will see them, I wore them in a fashion video. I don't know if that's gonna come out yet. Or on my Instagram, but these are from Wanderlust & Co. Wanderlust Plus Co. They're very unusual because usually the heavier part would sit here, but these actually sit here, so you can really see the yellow. You'd be surprised how versatile yellow is. Like, a lot of people would shy away from yellow, but I find that yellow goes with a lot of colors really. Like, I have a lot of white and grey, of course it goes with that. It looks really nice with navy, with black, but also with like, even like with lilac, I think it looks nice. With pink, with green, with orange. What color would it not go with? Actually, I think yellow is the new neutral. Yeah, so I like these from Wanderlust & Co. They're not super expensive. They're quite well made. I mean, they've survived me not, you know, killing them yet. So I would say that, and they are like this very pretty flower shape. You can see, so I really like these. Okay, another favorite for this month, very impulsive buy, but these, look at these cute clips. It's like the cutest thing ever. So I got these from Phuket, my recent trip to Phuket with the girls. To be fair, this trip, just a quick update on Phuket. The main area where you go for drinks and stuff, it's a lot more seedy than I remember it, so I didn't really like that. But it's still like a beautiful place. I would just say that if I were to go to Phuket, the next time I would go more for like the beaches and just to chill and maybe not so much to party, because the scene there, yeah, it's a bit... yeah, anyway, so the shopping is not great, but there are these roadside stalls, and I think my friends were buying earrings at this stall, so I got these clips. Look at that, it's so cute. It's one of those like snapshot clips. Honestly, I haven't yet worn them out because they're quite statement, but you know what, maybe I'll wear them out today. Kind of goes. Yeah, these are really cheap. I think these were like 100 baht max. No, that's $4. No, it's cheaper than that. It's probably like 25 baht, which is like $1. So, yeah. Another favorite for the month is this Clos de Pore loose powder. As I said, I'm not a super makeup junkie. This was gifted to me some time back, but I hadn't got around to using it because I was still finishing up the Clarins one that I have. Yeah, so for some reason a lot of my products are finishing at about the same time. And well, just on that note, a few of you have requested for an empties video, so I've got that out for you to share with you some of the stuff that I finished. So I just recently finished my loose powder, and so I finally started using this and I love it. It's just their translucent loose powder, and Clos de Pore, one of my favorite brands, definitely pricey but worth every dollar. So this comes with a fluffy puff. Okay, it's coloured because I use it over foundation. And then packaging wise, it's just like that. Oh, yeah, so loose powder gets a little bit messy, and I admit this is no exception, but I really like it because it's really fine, really translucent, and it kind of sets your makeup and mattifies it just a little bit without it being overly matte. So if you like a really matte look, I would say this is not for you, but if you like a slight glow or be able to see your skin shining through, then I think this is a great product. Also, it smells really nice. I don't know how to describe this smell. It smells like, I would say it smells like fairy dust, whatever that smells like, but it smells clean and pretty, if you can imagine what clean and pretty and fairy-like smells like. I'm talking nonsense. Alright, another favorite, actually I got this in April, but I forgot to share it. It's just that I started using this immediately and I love it, so it just became like such an everyday thing that I kind of really forgot to share it. Is this Hello Kitty pouch. It's so cute, look at that. I know, for some reason people are always surprised when I say I like Hello Kitty. Hey, just because I'm a sporty girl and not the most, I was going to say girly, but I actually am quite girly if you know me. I'm not the most gentle, if that's the right word, or the most like cute, but I like cute things. And so this was given to me by my hairstylist Fanny from Shunjimatsu. Go look her up, by the way, if you want my hair. Although she has a public service announcement because she's got quite a few people asking her for this sort of blonde, and to be really honest, my hair has been bleached so many times, like you will not get this sort of color from the first bleaching. So just public service announcement for Fanny. If you want this kind of blonde, you have to go through multiple rounds of bleaching and coloring, and you're gonna tone it and all that. It's very high maintenance, but don't expect miracles the first time you go to her. But I digress. So this is a makeup pouch. Now what I like about it is, my brushes are gonna drop out. There is a compartment for brushes, which to me is very important. And then on the inside, I like it because it's not too big. Like I don't use a lot of products, and I like my bags to be quite slim. So this is relatively slim-ish. Could be slimmer, but all the makeup I need to do this entire face can be fit into this bag without it being overly bulky, and you can carry it like that, and it's super cute. So yeah, my favorite. Right, and another favorite for the month of June, it just happened at the end of June, and that's watching Lion King at Marina Bay Sands. I absolutely love the musical. I've watched this, I think this is the 4th time. Once in New York, once in London, I think once when they came to Singapore, and yeah, this is the 4th time. You know, the funny thing is, I actually don't like Lion King the cartoon, or animated feature, as some people would say. It's just called cartoon. And the thing is, I actually do like cartoons. Like I like that whole, I'm gonna review my age saying this, but I like the whole Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast and all that. But I even like the later stuff. Like I really like Toy Story. Which I didn't really like Finding Nemo. Maybe I don't like animals in cartoons, is that? Yeah, but I would say that out of all the Disney/Pixar cartoons, or the big scale cartoons that have come out, Lion King is my least favorite. I don't know why, I always thought it was kind of lame, firstly. Secondly, it's not pretty. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously the princess series, like Beauty and the Beast and Little Mermaid, they're all pretty because they're about princesses. But even like Toy Story or like Up, there's something quite aesthetically pretty about the way it's drawn. I don't know how to say this, but Lion King, yeah, I've always thought not very nice and all that. But when I watched the musical for the very first time, I think it was in New York, I was enthralled because okay, I don't want to give too much away in case you haven't watched it, but if you followed me for a while now, you will know that I am a huge musical junkie, because my mom used to take me when I was very young. So now I bring my mom to all my musicals. We're just joking about it that day, but I digress again. So I really like it because The Lion King, the musical, has the most show-stopping and amazing opening act. Like, you gotta see it to believe it. It's really like, it will fill you with such joy. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, when at the first song, again without saying too much, when you just, you know, the first song comes on and all the characters come on stage, you will be filled with a really like childlike joy. At least that's how it's like for me, and I couldn't stop smiling. So I really like that, and I really like the characters. Like, I thought the two characters who played, oh, so bad with names, but the two guys who sang Hakuna Matata were really good comic timing, really good chemistry, and just everything. I really enjoyed it. I think one of my favorite musicals. Alright, so I have a favorite song for the month. It's an earworm. To be honest, I don't know if this is a new song, so forgive me, K-pop fans, if you know, I have no idea. I don't listen to K-pop at all, like really at all. But I go for bounce classes, if you follow me on Instagram stories, which is kind of like a mini trampoline, and it's a sort of workout class. And the instructor Jay, he likes to mix Korean tracks in with some of the English tracks and dance tracks as part of the workout. So for his cool down track, he played this Korean ballad, and he's played it a few times. So I think on the third time, I've always liked it. There's something very haunting and very sad about it. So the third time he did it, I Shazammed it to find out what song it was, and I found out it was If You by Big Bang. So I know everyone, don't be shocked. I actually have no idea who Big Bang is. I only know they're a K-pop band or Korean band. I don't even know if they do pop. I think they do like hip-hop-ish. But they're a Korean band, I know, and I know like Ann Kok and Pat Mok are very into them, and my cousins are into them, but I've never heard any of their stuff before. But this was such, you know, it's one of those times when you realize that music really, you know, transcends over everything, including language. Like, just from the melody and the way they sang the song, you could feel the guy's pain. And so after that, I just had to go Google and find out what the song was about. And I was like, if you what? Because that's the title of the song, if you what? So I went to check it out, and it's about it's a breakup song. I think the girl has left the guy, and it's basically him wanting her back. Like, he's heartbroken, and I guess if you is grammatically incorrect, but they're Korean, so we'll give them a chance on that. But I think he meant like if you come back, maybe, or if he could turn back time. I think that was the gist of the song, and it's just amazing because I don't know any Korean, and I got that feeling just listening to the song and the arrangement and the singing. And maybe I'll start listening to Big Bang from now on, and maybe I'll start watching K-drama. So you know, hit me up if you have any Korean dramas or Korean songs to recommend, because after that one track, I have to say I'm quite impressed, and I might give this whole K-wave a chance. Well, that's it. That's all my favorites for the month of June. I know this video is a bit longer and a bit more long-winded than usual. Just feeling a bit chatty today. Let me know if you've had any favorites. Drop me a line in the comment box below. Also, let me know, you know, what other sort of videos you want to see. I've just released an MT's video. Let me know if you like that. If you want more breakup videos or relationship stuff, let me know as well. I am listening, trust me. Otherwise, I'll catch up with you on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter. Bye! And see you next month. I can't believe we're almost done with... Well, not almost done, but I can't believe we're halfway through the year. Like, we're done with June.